I'm pissed off. She could probably tell I have these ridiculous rubber bands and I guess to do whatever. I can't even think straight because I'm so annoyed. I should have stuck with my orthodontist in Mexico because he had me all the way together. And I was like, oh no, because I don't feel like traveling back and forth, which I'm gonna have to do anyway because these janky people cannot get it together. And at first I thought it was just me, but no, it's been them this entire time, and I'm so annoyed. I'm so freaking annoyed. Oh my goodness. I'm really trying to hold it together. But I'm very annoyed right now. I'm in pain. My teeth hurt. I've been poked and prodded. I have been just stressed out. Today. This was like by far the worst appointment I have had my whole entire time. Like the worst. So anyway, get to my appointment today. You can probably tell by from previous clips that my gap was closed. Now I'm thinking that okay, because there's a note on my account. There's been a note on my account since I started going there last year. There's been a note on my account this whole time. Like it pops up as soon as you pull up my case, which they have pulled up in front of them every time they work on my teeth. And there was a note on there to leave my gap alone. So I'm thinking, okay, they know this, so they're not gonna, every time my gap closes, they'll just open it back up, whatever. I'm thinking that with the way my bite was and the way the wires worked, that because I still had like 2 spaces on top that needed to close, like those spaces would close and my gap would like open back up. That's what I'm thinking. Come to find out, they had been putting the power chains on my top row this whole time, and they weren't supposed to. Like they were supposed to, I guess, just from here to here, from here to here. They've been putting them on this whole time, like all across. And they weren't supposed to. So today, when I went, the guy was like, oh yeah, put the other power chain on the top to just close the rest of the spaces. I'm like, excuse me? And this is the new orthodontist, by the way. I'm like, excuse me? What? I thought we were leaving my gap open. Like, what's going on? So now I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed because all this time I've been having all this pressure, and you can see my gums building up, thinking, oh my gosh, I'm like, you can see it. It's just been building up and bunching up, causing me so much pain because my teeth are really literally sitting on top of my like gum space right there. I don't freaking know what it's called, but my teeth were literally sitting on top of that. It was just really irritated. Like my gums right here were so irritated because they had that doggone thing, like y'all. So I can't even think straight. Oh my gosh, I can't even think straight because I'm so annoyed. So anyway, I'm thinking everything's well and good and that I'm just gonna be getting these braces taken off soon so that I can get up out of here. Like I'm really ready to be done with this place. Like I move out of my apartment at the end of July. I'm coming off real bitter right now, but I'm really annoyed and I'm really trying to keep it together. Anyway, so yeah, did all that, went through all that, and then they put another one of those wire things to open my gap back up, and it's opening back up as you can see, which I'm happy about. Like luckily the guy noticed it and was like, yo, what, like her gap is supposed to be open. And the girl was like, yeah, I definitely made that note on her account. So I don't know what the other people were doing or what they had going on, but yeah. So needless to say, they took all the power chains off because they weren't supposed to be on there anymore. And now I got these rubber bands, and I didn't know anything about any rubber bands. I didn't think I needed rubber bands because I had Damon braces, but maybe I had that misunderstood. Who knows at this point. But the whole thing is, wow, all this time they've been trying to close my gap, and I've been saying I didn't want my gap closed. It's been on my account for a whole year that it pops up every single time, and they've been closing my gap, which has been taking more time because they've had to keep reopening it and then keep like trying to get my bite right at the same time. And it's just like, y'all are really playing. I have to keep coming back and forth to this place. Like I just, like, I'm at this point where I'm just like, I might just, well, ow, this hurts. I can't even open my mouth too wide because, oh my God, these bands are annoying. Like, I can't even, like, move how I want to move, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, I'm almost at the point where I'm just like, I might as well just go back to my orthodontist in Mexico. Like, I would rather go back there than finish here where they got me absolutely trapped. And then they had to put these hooks on my teeth because, again, I don't have traditional braces, so I don't have the hooks or whatever. So they had to put the hooks on my teeth so I could put these bands on. And I'm like, when I'm literally like, tears are flowing from my eyes because I'm just in so much pain. Like, I almost was just like, yo, just take them off. Just take them off today because I'll be darned. Like, I literally, child, I am trying to calm down because I could have had these things off months. I should have had these things off months ago. They got me absolutely trapped. Like, what? I don't understand how this happened. Like, that, they are janky. They are janky as heck. And I don't understand how they got good reviews. I don't understand. But I'm really thinking about just going back to my orthodontist in Mexico. I'm about to see if he can take me back. I don't even want to come back to this place. Like, I do not want to come back to this place. And I have to spend my money to fly back here, stay in a hotel. I don't even like this place. I don't even want to be here just to go to a freaking janky dentist appointment, orthodontist appointment. And then who knows how much longer it's going to take now. Because we already have added 2 weeks on to my appointment schedule. I'm grateful for the people that caught it and they took the time to, like, you know, educate me on what's going on and let me know, you know, whatever. But man, when I say this whole experience has been janky, my whole time here in Colorado has been janky. When I say this experience has been janky and I'm really paying for this, like, I'm paying for this, I'm paying for a janky experience. I'm paying for a janky experience. I've paid for a janky experience. I'm happy my gap is opening back up because they had me absolutely chopped. They had me absolutely chopped. Oh my God, it's so hot out here, you know. So I'm definitely gonna have to take some medicine or something because my teeth are killing me and I know it's only gonna get worse. And hopefully, yeah, I definitely have to take some medicine because I want my salmon nuggets. Like, I bought salmon so I can make salmon nuggets, and I want my salmon nuggets, especially after this day. And I want to play video games. So yeah, I bought a new video game, by the way. I bought Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I got that game and I'm having a lot of fun. I haven't had time to like really play it that much because so much going on, but I'm gonna play it today because I deserve it. After all that I've been through, all the pain, all the suffering, all the time wasted that I can't get back. I could have been eating good all this time. For months, I could have been eating good. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna give it to God. I'm gonna give it to God. I'm gonna take me some medicine so I can eat. And yeah, I guess that's a little braces update. I don't know if that even went together at all. I don't know because I'm just ranting. Yeah, y'all see my gums? They really got me chopped. All that time they were trying to close my gap. They were supposed to. And then it just I guess because it was all that space there, all our gums are just like so bunched up and they hurt. It's so much pressure right here, so much pressure. And they had to add these hooks poking all in my gums and everything. Oh my god, I'm annoyed. Oh yeah, and I left out the part where after realizing their mistake, orthodontist, like the head orthodontist, whatever, the new one, he's like, oh, you know, trying to convince me to keep it closed or to continue to close the spaces. I'm like, no, I asked for my gap to be open. Just open it back up. It shouldn't have been closed in the first place. Why would anyone ask for their gap to stay open just for them to be like, oh, you know what, go ahead and close it? No, that's not what I asked for. Give me what I asked for. Today has been a day, okay? Like, whew, child, okay. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired, like tired, so tired. I swear I got through this week by the grace of God, like seriously. I'm currently in Atlanta, and yeah, but anyway, leading up to moving out of Denver, I have all these papers and stuff. Okay, leading up to me leaving, I can't even think. It's been such a long day. I originally had movers that were supposed to like pick up my stuff, but then they canceled on me last minute. So I had to struggle to find other movers, and who were way more expensive than the original movers I had. And so then they weren't trying to help me like actually grab my stuff like out of my apartment. And I had like a ton of boxes. They were super heavy, but they said they couldn't come into the apartment building because they didn't have like the right insurance or something. And so they were like, well, can you bring it down? I'm like, no, I cannot. And so I was thinking, oh my goodness, like I'm gonna have to like find another mover, or I'm gonna have to just like move my stuff into storage here in Denver. Well, there in Denver. And I don't want to do that because I already purchased a storage unit in Atlanta. So I'm like, I'm not trying to keep going back and forth, and then I still have to figure out a way to still ship my stuff to Atlanta. And then so I had to reschedule with them, and I found like a hand truck to use. And so I was all prepared to like bring my stuff to them. And what do you know, the guy came and got my stuff, like picked up everything, took it out to the truck. And I'm like, oh, okay, so the first guy couldn't do it, but this guy did. Yeah, anyway, my stuff finally got shipped. Thank God. And then I'm all preparing to move. I had to leave a lot of stuff behind. But it's okay, I can always just repurchase those things. But I had to leave a lot of stuff behind. And, is that the air sounding like that? So then I was supposed to, then my flight was supposed to leave this morning. And this is the first and last time I will ever fly Frontier. Like I just am not gonna learn, am I, to stop being cheap. Like this is what happens when you try to be cheap, okay? So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just fly with Frontier, because I think my flight was like $150 or something like that. It was real cheap. So I'm like, I'm gonna just fly with them, it'll be fine. They wait 6 minutes before we're supposed to board to cancel the flight. And then they didn't even say anything. Like all the crew just left and we're all just sitting at the gate like, what's going on? And then we get an email like, oh, the flight's been canceled and we'll give you a credit, or you know, you can request a refund. And basically we had to like rebook our own flights. So not only did I have to pay for the Frontier flight, and I had to pay for my overweight bag, so that was like an extra $100 on top of that. And I'd already paid for a bag, so like paid for the bag and the extra $100 for the bag, because my bags are always overweight. Every time I go to the airport, my bags are consistently 68 pounds every single time. I don't know what's that's about. They canceled the flight. I had to repay for another flight on Southwest. So yeah, that flight. So my original flight was supposed to leave at like 12 in the morning, and the Southwest flight was supposed to leave at like 5 a.m. So just sitting at the airport, I think I got to the airport at like 9. So I've been sitting at the airport for hours. And thank God I had enough money to rebook a flight, because if I hadn't had the money, I would have been SOL. Like, oh my goodness, I probably would have still been sitting at that airport. And they weren't gonna reimburse me. Well, they did say we were gonna get reimbursed, but it's gonna be like, they said that it would take like 2 weeks. So I'm like, so how the heck was somebody supposed to, like, if they didn't have the money to rebook another flight, like, and y'all definitely ain't about to pay for someone to stay in a hotel. They gave us some little raggedy $50 voucher. But you know what? I was like, you know what? It's cool, because I couldn't check into my hotel till like 4 anyway. Like, I probably could have checked in early, but I was just like, you know, it worked out. And then I was like, oh, I could go to Bojangles. But then I was so daggone tired when I got to Atlanta. I did not even feel like going to Bojangles, because got on the Southwest flight, had to repay $75 because of course my bag was overweight. Paid $75, and then I had a layover in Oklahoma City, the most random place, but I had a layover in Oklahoma City, and that was like 3 hours long. And then I finally got to Atlanta at like 2:15. I was tired at that point. I was done. I've had so much coffee today, it's ridiculous. And now I'm just hungry. I'm just tired. I'm about to take a shower. I'm about to wrap my hair. I'm about to eat. I'm gonna see what's around here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff around here, but I don't know for sure. But I'm about to see what I'm gonna eat, and then take me a nice long hot shower, and probably just watch some TV and chill. I did have a movie saved on my Hulu that I wanted to watch, but overall it's been a long day, but I'm happy that I'm here. I've basically just been spending a lot of money. Like, I paid almost, I don't even want to talk about it, but it had to be done. So I would have ended up spending it one way or another, but I know Frontier better run me my money back. They're gonna send me some little raggedy $50 voucher. Why would I use a $50 voucher from y'all and y'all cancel my flights first and last time? Like, nope. That was so unprofessional. Like, they literally just left the gate, didn't say anything about the flight being canceled, just had all these folks sitting there. I'm like, ooh, child. The ghetto. Like, I would have been better off flying Spirit. Like, people talk about Spirit gets you where you need to go, okay? They don't just cancel your flight. You know, it might be delayed, especially if you got a connecting flight, you might miss it, but they're not just gonna cancel on you. You can get where you need to go, okay? And you get there safely. But Frontier, ghetto. No. My hair is so fried because, like I said, it's been a rough day, but I don't really care because I'm not really going anywhere, and I'm about to style my hair anyway because I'm leaving for Virginia in a few days to go visit family, and well, I'm going on Friday. I took Thursday off. Oh, I took Thursday off. I'm so happy for me. I took Thursday off, so I have an extra day of rest because this day of rest was not really a day of rest because I was not in the hospital, child. I want to say hospital. I was in the airport all day. But man, oh my goodness, my body hurts. I'm so glad. Like when I say like my bag is overweight, I had 2 bags. Both of them are heavy. And I had my laptop bag, which was also heavy because I had like books in there and stuff. But there was a guy on my flight. Well, he was on my flight that got canceled. And he ended up booking the same flight as me on Southwest. And he carried all my bags for me. Such a sweetheart. Such a sweetheart. Carried all my bags for me. I was like, God bless you. Because I couldn't do it, child. I was struggling, okay? I was struggling. The struggle was real. So, yeah. Thank God for help. Because I definitely prayed for that. And there it was. I'm just so happy I can rest. Okay, I'm gonna stop blabbing and give me some food. Well, take a shower and then give me some food and then watch TV because... And I have my LASIK appointment tomorrow. So, yeah, and I'm probably gonna drop by my storage unit and like put some stuff in there. Another day at work. Started off fine. But then it got really annoying. Like I hate working with and I just ordered Moe's. I ordered Moe's like an hour ago and my order was picked up like 20 minutes ago. I mean, it is a rainy day here in Atlanta. It's always raining here, so I suppose, but man, I just want to eat. Like I just want to eat and finish watching my show. Well, get back to watching my show because I just started watching it like last night. But I started watching the OA on Netflix, and so far it's really good. I like it. I mean, I'm only on episode 3, and I know it gets canceled, but someone told me to watch it, so that's what I'm doing. Today just had me really, really stressed out, and I'm like, I gotta make some moves. Like, I know I've been moving around and stuff like that and trying to, like, that's mainly where my focus has been. Like, I haven't really been focusing on business things, but nope, I gotta get back to it. Like, I gotta get back to it because I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. It's just too much. Well, like, for my mental health, I just can't. And I can't just keep sitting around knowing that things aren't going to change because people are people. You know, like I have to, like I have to let myself go, you know, take myself out of the equation. And yeah, and funny enough, I'm watching The Office right now, and it's the episode when Michael quits. And I'm like, this is so a sign. I'm trying to keep my cool because I mean, I really only have like 2 days left of work this week, and then I will be using my PTO to go to Virginia, go to this baby shower, see my family and stuff. Oh Lord. See my family and stuff. And yeah, then I don't know what I'm gonna do because I was gonna get LASIK, my procedure done, but I'm not getting that done next week. So I'm like, where am I gonna go next week? I don't know. I might stay here another week. I'm still waiting on all my stuff to be shipped, so hopefully it'll get here Thursday and I can run and do that. and I'll have all my stuff. I have all my supplies for my business and everything, and I can just kind of take those on the road with me wherever I go so that I can keep working. Got my Moe's, and it looks so freaking good. Their nachos are like the best. I always get my nachos with chicken, seasoned rice, and what else I get? Oh, the Chipotle ranch and shredded cheese, and of course queso. So freaking good. Oh my goodness. That really just made my day. So now I'm about to watch my show, and oh my gosh, let me taste this. This is the first time I had Moe's in like 3 years. It's been a long time. Okay, hold up, wait, let me make sure I get a piece of chicken. Hold on. It is a little cold, but that's okay, because I got it. All right, it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be ugly because I got these braces, but yeah. And of course they didn't give me no napkins, like but it's so freaking good. All right, I'm about to go in, so I'll pick up this camera later. Good morning. Oh my god. Morning voice is real. It's like 9:30. Why I'm up so early on my day off, I don't know. I'm about to do my hair, but I had to. There's been a lot going on, okay? I had to like repart my hair, and then my brother and I are supposed to go to brunch, so I'm like, dang, I don't want to go to brunch with my head looking like this. But I mean, hey, I don't have time to do my hair how I want to do my hair. It's gonna have to get done later, and I don't even know why I'm doing my hair now because I'm not going anywhere, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, not going to Virginia anymore. Oh, I forgot I had this. Not going to Virginia anymore, which I'm sad about, but it is what it is. Still in Atlanta. I just paid for another night at this hotel. Probably gonna end up extending that again because my movers aren't coming with my stuff until Monday, and they were supposed to be here yesterday, so I gotta wait to get that done. But it's all good. I'm not worried or stressed out or anything. I have stressed enough for a lifetime, and I'm just chilling right now. Got my iced coffee. I did not realize this bottle was this big. I should have checked the ounces, but yeah, I'm definitely not drinking all of this, or at least it'll last me for a while. So yeah, anyways, so I guess I'm just waiting around on my brother. He did say he wanted to go to brunch today, and then he asked me if I was up, but that was like an hour ago, so I don't know what he got going on. But I mean, I'm not really hungry. I can wait. I don't got nothing going on today anyway. And I used my PTO, and I could have just clocked back into work today, but honestly, I don't feel like it. I really do not feel like dealing with people today, or dealing with work. I just don't. So I'm gonna just take this time off to just rest and relax, and hopefully find a Bojangles, because oh my goodness, I still want Bojangles, but I'll probably have to just get that on my way out whenever I leave this place. But and I don't even know where I'm going. I have to get my braces off. on the 23rd, which I'm like, I don't know, because look at my teeth. Like, look at this. You see this space right here? It has opened back up. It was closed and now it's opened up again. And I am like, WTF. Because these things are coming off on the 23rd. Like, I'm not wasting any more time with these things on my teeth. Going back and forth to the orthodontist, going back and forth to Denver, like after this next time. And maybe one more time after that, because I still have like doctor appointments and stuff. I'm done. Like, so I don't know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna have to put a band on it or something to close it back up, because I'm not playing with these folks. I'm not playing with these teeth. These braces are coming off. So he just texted me, so I guess we're not actually going to brunch or whatever. So whatever. This is why. Anyway, so I guess I'll just be playing video games today. I can finish watching my show. The OA is getting really good. Well, it's been really good. It's kept my attention all this time. And I think I'm on like episode 9 now. People are so loud, I swear. But yeah. So I'll probably just be chilling in this hotel. So I guess I could do my hair since I'm not going anywhere, because I'm not trying to go out looking like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my dear. Yeah, I just had a lot on my mind these past weeks. I mean, for a while, this has been on my mind. Like, I've been on my spiritual journey my whole life, but in more recent years, I would say maybe like 2017 is when there was like a shift, and it's been different. Not necessarily like stronger, but just different. Like, it's like, I think spiritually you just kind of grow for different seasons in your life. And like 2016, 2017, that was a big like turning point for me in my life. And so I guess sparked a new direction in my spiritual journey. And more recently, in the past maybe year or two, it's really been like my connection with God is just stronger than ever. And like, not that God wasn't a big part of my life before, but now he's such a big part of my life. Like, I spend every day with him. I study, like really study my Bible. I really study the word. Like, I pray every day, you know, I fast. My relationship with God is very important to me, and I wish I could spend as much time as possible. Like, just if I could spend every day just sitting down with God, getting to know him more, that I would love that. But, you know, I have to work and stuff, which is ghetto. Oh my God. But I say all that to say that, I mean, I guess people do tell you, even in the Bible it says, like, when you accept God into your life, when you get on this spiritual journey and you are like, you allow God to isolate you, and, you know, you just sit down with him, it can be very lonely. Like, it can be very, very, very lonely. And not in the sense of like, oh, I don't like being by myself, or, you know, stuff like that. It's just because, I mean, I love being alone. Like, I'm chilling right now. But it's like, in a sense where it's like, I can't talk to people about the things that I experience, or the things that, things I go through, the things that I hear, the things that God reveals to me. It's just like, and like, I know my journey is personal to me, but it's like when I go through certain things and I talk to people, like my friends, my family, they don't get it. Like, they don't understand my perspective on things, and sometimes they give their perspective on things, and it's like, not that your perspective isn't valid, but it doesn't really, like, we don't see things the same way, so we're not gonna have the same response to it. Or I don't know if I'm making sense, but it just, and not to say that all my friends or family or heathens and they can't understand. Like, everyone has their own relationship with God, or they have their own journey in life, and like, that's what it is. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, like I said, it just gets lonely, because it's like, it's to a point where I can't talk to anyone about anything, and I just kind of have to, like, keep things to myself, because, like I said, people just don't see things the way I see things. Like, they don't have the spiritual perspective that I have. And again, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm just holier than thou or anything like that at all. Like, I'm definitely not. But it's just, yeah. Sometimes when I like tell people things that I'm experiencing, things that I'm going through, and I'm talking about, oh, I have faith, and I'm just gonna pray, or I'm gonna fast, or whatever, and they just be like they'll offer advice or something, and it's just like, yeah, like, it's just from like a worldly perspective, and I don't think from a worldly perspective. Like, I don't think like that, so it's just like, I have to keep a lot of things to myself, and like, I don't have a lot of friends that or family that sees things the way that I do, and not to say that they don't believe or they don't have strong faith or anything like that, but they just don't see things the way that I do. And so it's hard. It definitely is hard not having that. And I used to have that. I had that with my mom, but she was my spiritual advisor, my everything, okay? But I don't have her anymore. So it's just like, when I'm going through these things, and sometimes sometimes you just need to talk to someone, and I don't have that person to talk to. So, man. So it's like, of course I have God always, and he comforts me. He definitely does. And I remember, like, just last night, I was just thinking, and I was kind of in my feelings, and just like, I've been doing all this work, like, literally, actively, every day, I work towards being a better person. Like, people don't even understand the half of the work that I've been putting in. I can't even say what I'm working towards, because I'm not permitted to say yet, but people don't understand the half of the work that I have been putting in. And it's not like I'm doing the work to get something out of life or get something in return. It's just like, I want to be a better person for me and also for the kingdom. But it's just like, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm putting in all this work and I'm doing all of this and I'm doing all of that. Like, I'm actively trying to be a better person, and I actually like have a good heart and good intentions, and I just want to help people. And it's like the things that go on in my life, like the things I've been going through this week, all the trials and tribulations, child. Ooh. The things that I've been going through for the past few weeks, past few months, I'm just like, can I get a break? Can I get a break? Like, you see, I'm trying here. Like, you know, I feel like that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that sometimes. But God put in my spirit yesterday Galatians 6:9 that says, let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. So I don't know why that just brought me peace, but it did. and I appreciate the peace. I'll take the peace because I need some peace, okay? But yeah, so I guess I just keep on doing, I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing anyway. Like, there is no other choice for me. There's no going back to Egypt. Definitely ain't going back to the wilderness. We ain't doing that. So there's no going back for me. So it's just like, I have no choice but to keep doing good. But to keep working on myself. But man, it's not an easy battle. It's not. I think like people like to make it seem like, oh, once you accept God in your life, or I mean, I've had God in my life my whole life, but they think, oh, well, once you accept God in your life, it's just easy. Like, no, I feel like it gets harder. I feel like it gets harder when you, like, for me, like, I was in Egypt, I was in the wilderness, and once I decided I wasn't going back there, like, there's no going back. It's just been like, dun, dun, dun. Like, it's just been chaos. It's been crazy, right? Like, things have been thrown at me left and right. I'm just like, I don't know how I'm still standing, but by the grace of God. Like, like, it has to be that. Like, for one person to be under as much stress as I'm under, and I'm not saying, oh my dear, I'm not trying to come off like, oh, woe is me, or, you know, I know people have way crazier things going on in their lives, and, you know, may God be with them. I'm just saying, it's been a lot. It has been a lot, and it doesn't get easier. I feel like it gets harder when you decide, like, when you pick what team you're on, because we know this world is not of God at all. And so when you pick that team, it's gonna be hard for you. You gotta be tough, you gotta be strong, you gotta, like, every day is a fight. I feel like every day is a fight. And not to say that you won't have good days. I have a lot of good days. I'm having a good day right now. Like, I'm chilling. I'm about to play video games. It's a good day for me. Like, I don't have to work. It's a really good day for me. So it's not to say that you don't have good days, and I have a lot of good days ahead of me. A lot of good days ahead of me that I'm really excited about. So it's just, you know, it's like the natural battles you face, but also the spiritual battles. And you constantly have to war in both. Because if you ain't warring in both, child, I don't know. So, yeah. I don't know. I just say all that to say it gets lonely. But not in a sense of like, oh, I want to be around people per se, but just like having to keep everything to myself. And of course I have my therapist, but like, and she's great. Like, she's Christian, so she understands my perspective on things, and my gosh. I cannot stand like Marley hair because it gets everywhere. Like, why am I finding hair? Like, oh my goodness. But she understands things. Like, she understands my perspective on things and why I think the way I think. She's tapped in, you know? But she's also not like a friend or family. She's my therapist. So, yeah. So it does get lonely. And I have joined like small groups and things. But, and it's so crazy. Like, I find that I don't really do well with like church groups and stuff. Like, they aren't very welcoming. And it's weird because a lot of the small groups I've been in, the people always say that they don't feel welcome by the church. But then when I come in the room, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the hair. I mean, usually I have my face beat. Not today. I haven't worn makeup in a while. But usually I have my face beat. You know, I wear colorful clothes. I'm a very colorful person. And I think maybe people are kind of turned off by that. I don't know. I'm not about to change it. But, you know, I don't know. Like, people don't really take me well. And that's in every aspect of life, not just in church. But, like, people just don't tend to take me well. And so, especially with the church groups and stuff like that, I never really receive a warm welcome, which is crazy. Like, when I was a kid, like, I used to love going to church. I always had a good time in church and stuff. But as an adult, like, people are just really just like, ugh, like, gross. So, I've tried different groups and things like that, but I never really receive a warm welcome, so I just kind of always drop out. I'm like, God, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, find my tribe here. And he's always just like, yeah, this is not the place for you. Just, you know, so I'm assuming that he's going to bring those people to me because I don't know where to look. So that's so weird too. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. I'm about to drink my coffee and spend some time with the Lord, read my book, the Bible. He has me in Genesis again, so that must mean I'm starting something new. So I'm studying Genesis again. So I'm gonna read through that, and yeah, I don't know what today holds. I'm gonna see what my brother got going on, because I'm like, but it's supposed to rain today. Oh my God, it literally rains every day here in Atlanta. I swear Atlanta is becoming tropical. Anyway, I'm about to read my book, so it's so early. It's so early, but I'm up and I'm gonna stay up, so I'll probably pick up this camera later.